got the coffee. Come on up here. Andy is FIA's Chief Operating Officer. He is our hands-on, all-in, all the time, down and dirty, scared of nothing. I count him the big brother of FIA. He leads with compassion and by example, and we are so grateful for his servant heart and his guiding hand. So welcome, Andy.
Well, James didn't tell me he was going to make me cry tonight, but I actually talked to Mehdi today. It's a joy to talk to him on WhatsApp on the other side of the world almost daily, so it's a great relationship. Well, it's my honor tonight to be up here to share a little bit with you guys. God has used so many of you to help FIA speed the gospel to the unreached. There's an army of you serving behind the scenes to make the types of frontline gospel impacts that you have heard about tonight possible. A night focused on time should surely include a moment to acknowledge those who are capitalizing on the time we've been giving by praying, giving, and going to make Jesus known. If you serve on our board of directors or in a leadership capacity for FIA, such as a manager or department head, please stand up. If you're a board member that's here tonight, or if you're a manager or a department head at our headquarters, please stand up. If you're a missionary with FIA that's here tonight, please stand up. If you've ever traveled on any of our teams with FIA, please stand up. If you've ever volunteered at our headquarters or on a local project, please stand up. If you are a monthly giver to our ministries and you feel comfortable, please stand up. If you have ever given to a project or a missionary, please stand up. If you receive our challenge newsletters and pray for our ministry regularly, please stand up. Take a look around you. It truly takes an army to do this. Go ahead and have a seat. This army, who by God's grace in the past year mailed 34,745 project appeals, 19,762 challenge newsletters, and 273 spotlight team newsletters. Your participation in this army helped ship 6 sea containers with over 2,190 items, weighing close to 70,000 pounds, and valued at almost $500,000. All this so close to 100 missionaries that could serve and help accelerate the gospel so they could be on the field longer, go further, and deeper to reach the lost around the world. With God's grace, your partnerships with FIA has allowed us to visit 7 countries and 4 domestic states, a few times actually, taking close to 100 volunteer workers, working over 10,000 hours. These volunteer teams traveled over 133,000 miles, or equivalent to just 5 times around the world, plus some. Best of all, our missionary and volunteer cooks prepared over 5,000 pounds of delicious meals for our teams. All of this to accelerate the gospel to 250,000 people around the globe. That, my friends, can only be done by the power of God and the support of each one of you that are here tonight. A huge, heartfelt thank you to each of you who are part of our circle of friends. If you aren't involved yet, please reach out and join us. Just look at the impact your support can make. There is always room for one more in His kingdom work. Let's take a moment again and thank each one who has been involved in FIA. Tonight, we also want to take a minute to highlight just one of our volunteers through the Amanda Brandt Volunteer of the Year Award. The award is offered in partnerships with the family of Amanda Brandt. Amanda was an FIA volunteer best remembered and honored for her gracious love and joyful commitment to seeing the Rama Cay men, women, and children in Nicaragua come to know Christ. The Brandt family selects the recipient of this award from each volunteer that was nominated by FIA staff members. This winner exemplifies a special commitment to FIA ministries. Here tonight, on behalf of the Brandt family, I'd like to introduce you to Reagan Brandt to tell you the story of the Rama Cay who benefited from the proceeds of this award, as well as the special woman this award honors, her mother, Amanda.
FIA has worked with the Rama people of Nicaragua for almost 2 decades. FIA's mission is to build relationships by using construction projects to introduce the villagers to the Lord. In 2017, my mom and I went on a week-long trip with FIA to help run a Bible school for the local kids. Through this time, my mom gave about 125 kids a chance to hear the good news of Jesus Christ through daily lessons, crafts, games, songs, and memory verses. The Rama children loved my mom, the stories she told them, the songs she sang with them, and the Savior she introduced them to. Although she loved her time with the Rama children and they held a special place in her heart, she was unable to return as the Lord called her home in March of 2018. Since her homegoing, the Lord has continued to work among the people. FIA has continued to build about 4 hurricane-resistant homes every year. They completed a laundry and shower house to help with sanitation conditions and even constructed the Amanda Brandt playground in my mom's honor to bless the Rama children. The Lord has blessed these efforts. Now, 65 villagers attend the weekly Bible training sessions, and village leaders are beginning to lead the teaching. This year, the villagers even organized their own evangelical outreach for the first time. They decided to visit neighboring villages and share the gospel themselves. It's amazing to think that some of the very children my mom taught are now teaching others. FIA's next project is to build a kitchen and dining facility in the Rama's community. This will provide a place to feed the people attending training sessions and see that the children who attend VBS are well fed. For anyone who would like to give to the Amanda Brandt Fund, FIA will be using $2,000 to purchase lumber to build kitchen work tables, dining tables, and 15 benches to help seat villagers attending Bible conferences and meetings. You can give using the slip at the table or give online to the Amanda Brandt Memorial Fund. I am so pleased to be able to continue to celebrate my mom's time here on earth by presenting this year's Amanda Brandt Volunteer of the Year Award to Gilbert Smith, better known to us as Smitty. As Smitty makes his way to the front, I would like to share a little bit more with you as to why our family chose to honor him this year. After spending 15 years working heavy construction equipment and another 30 running plant operations for a coal pier, Smitty decided to retire in 2016 and put his trade skills to work for Jesus. He took his first trip to FIA to Africa in 2021, helping to construct a shop to house well drilling equipment. Since then, Smitty has volunteered on multiple trips to Africa and Vanuatu and has become a team leader who hosts others stepping out in faith on missions. Just this week, Smitty and his wife Sharon have completed the requirements to become associate members of FIA. From volunteer to team leader to associate member, Smitty exemplifies how missions has changed his life. A quote from Smitty makes us think he represents the same loving spirit and passion to serve as my mother did. God gave me the talents and opportunities to serve. I am anything you need me to be. I'll jump in wherever and whenever needed. Smitty, on behalf of the Brandt family and all your friends at FIA, please accept this small token of our appreciation for your service.